Good afternoon, YouTube. I am Dark Lord Mint, and today we're going to do a Final Fantasy Brave Exvius video. Now, this is my very first video, and I am hoping to do it well. So, um, today we're going to talk about the upcoming stuff that is being announced for this week on Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Of course, we have our monthly future hunt returning, which is always great to do because if you do it, you get some lapels and you get some great rewards at the end of the month. And then, of course, we got our Forest Frolic login bonus, which we apparently are going to get bonus present tickets, which is apparently going to be a permanent thing, which is good. It allows us to get MV tickets, Super Trust Master modules, like 50%, 50% trust modules, and some tickets and other great items. And of course, uh, day one, 5-star in the Vision EX ticket, fragment, slab pads, guaranteed 4-star, 5-star MV ticket, and an Omni Prism, which is really cool. And then, at the very end, uh, close to the very end, 110 MB summon ticket, which are very useful. Um, and then, of course, you got the exchange shop where if you do your summons, you get coins and you can exchange them for either melee fragments, Esther, Sylvie, and then, of course, some very nice TMRs, Super TMRs, Super Trust Master Wars, tickets, pearls, and uh, moguls and King Catars. Let's see what else. What's the days? Okay, then we have our luring April login bonus that they give us every month, which is just pretty much life pads and 10+1 tickets. Uh, Redo those tickets to give us like 10+1 Neovision tickets. Just saying, Final Fantasy, Brave Exvius, Square Enix, Kimi. Um, and then of course we got the FFBE Spring Treasure Summits. Now, I have done a few of these, and to me, they are beneficial. They are a good, reasonable price, and they do give you a chance to get a Neo Vision, or some rainbows, or a lot of blue crystals. But it's good worth it because you also get nice little bonus items like one coin, some new MV ticket that I'm very interested to see. Or are they changing they might be changing the ticket. I don't know. We'll see about that. They might. It looks like a new ticket, and of course you got your um MV+1 ticket, and then oh, it's actually an MV. I didn't read this. You get to perform a 10+1. It's one guaranteed 5-star Neo Vision. Players will also receive a summon coin melee, a Neo Vision exchange ticket melee one. So you actually will get the unit. Okay, so we'll see how that works out. And then, of course, the 110 MV Summit ticket. Okay, I did not read that. Not glad I did. Um, let's see. You also got the spring. Okay, yeah, I just did that one. Okay, so unit revamp. Okay, so of course we're getting a global upgrade of Esther, and a lot of her stuff is being revamped to make her better and stronger unit. Overall, Esther, I know a lot of people look at tiers. They look at damage wise that people post on the wiki. And I go to a lot of two YouTubers for to help me with certain things about new units, like Howls, Click Schultz. Um, but in my opinion, I don't look at damage. I try to look at the person's kit and found their usefulness. And Esther has always had a great use, especially for dark visions, whereas she has that lightning elemental. She's also like official damage, and she can actually be a tank. So like, if you have like a whole bunch of Esthers and the STMRs and TMRs, just saying, and you're going up against a lightning damage boss, uh, you could just absorb all that damage and take that damage and survive with Esther. That's just a theory, but overall she's getting some nice little upgrades she is needed. So I'll talk a little bit more about that stuff later. And of course, um, they're introducing adventure rewards for April, so they're changing the monthly fortune hunt with this new adventure rewards system for April. You collect the crest, the great rewards, and then they also have this April Crest Pass bundle to increase your adventure tier rewards, which is um kind of useful. There are some differences, whereas here you'll get Ascension Pearl, but like in if you get level 5, you get more lab pads, more VIP coins, and 100% 5-star trust Google. So there's some benefits to that if you want to get that pass bundle, um, and it can help you with um, certain things might be a help of the game. So that's really cool that they added that, and we'll see how that system works out. And then of course we got the new Scorn Trial, Ymir, which is aquatic type enemy. Shell has no weaknesses, but its body is vulnerable to fire and elements, light elements. Uh, you can avoid powerful attacks by bringing in the units that have jump abilities, so that's going to be useful. I have the newest Neo Vision jumper, Makura. I'm going to be using her and hopefully with a friend unit. You get nice little gauntlets for those who are magic based users with that uses uh, claw, uh, claws weapons. I had to think for a second. And then, of course, you got the new Neo Vision card. At level 1, has a Spirit of Fury. And like I said in the monthly video, if y'all watched it, 500 HP. Level 10, 70 Spirit, 1000 HP. And of course, um, what you get when you hit level 4, 7, and 10. You also have this. Oh, they put this in Summit at Envy unit. So I believe I have this vision card, two of them. So they're throwing these in. So lately they've been having certain vision cards that have been um, as part as Lapis bundles you could buy, and now most of the time they have been adding those into the actual summons. When you summon Envy, you can get that vision card. Um, and then of course, the summon is going to be melee. It's a Nia Vision unit. Then you bring back Esther and Sylvie as 7-star units, base 5-star base to go to 7-star units. Of course, you get the coins, and then you can use if you have any 10 of the N1 and TT tuggets, you can perform a guaranteed summon and chance to get melee in the unit. Her base form is Magic Cover Tank and Support Unit, and if you unlock her Brave Shift, she switches back to from Magic Cover Tank to a Magic Dealer. Of course, you got the EX Weapon rewards. Brave Shift durations are unlimited, and then if you switch between Brave Shift turns, it has a one-turn cooldown, and you can do it on turn 1. Her Super Trust Master Reward, Magical X, which is a staff, 100 plus 70 Spirit, and then activate Void Pigments base HP by boost HP by 15%, and then of course boost equipment spirit when armed with two one-handed weapons, and then Trustmaster reward boosts HP and spirit 40, earth and lightning resistance by 30, and she has a Magnus ability. And talk a little bit more about when she's actually out. I'll look over her overall um, kit and game and go from there. Now, also with Esther, she has gotten a global upgrade to her Super Trustmaster reward and her Trustmaster reward. The only things that's really has changed from when I looked is, like they said, on her Trustmaster word, her attack goes up to 51. Her Super Trustmaster word, her attack goes up to 55, and her HP goes up to 900. And of course, she does get a Magnus ability. And of course, for anyone who knows this game, or if you might be new to the game, of course, she gets Sylvie. She is a great support and debuffer unit. If you don't have a good Neovision uh, breaker like Panera. But she's a great unit, and we'll go from there. And then, of course, other known issues, which is update, was that the Panera fragments date was set to 5/6, but that will end on 4/8 of April. So, one thing I would like to touch base on is that a lot of people were expecting are expecting Gumi Global Produce Team to NeoVision awaken a lot of these units, especially these uh, units that are either limited or not limited, or Acer units. Like, for example, we had the Chinese New Year. A lot of people wanted Chow and a lot of these other Chinese New Year's units to get NeoVision Awakens, which I understand them not doing it. It does take a lot of time, and if the unit is really popular, they eventually are probably going to uh, eventually make those units possibly NVA down the road for an actual NeoVision unit. And the reason why I say this, and I respect a lot of opinions on people who do content on this, is that Global right now is behind on its units. As everyone knows, they had that contest where like you could design a unit and that unit got the most votes. It became a unit in the game. So they have like magic cover tank, physical cover tank, debuffer, a support unit, magic attacker, and physical attacker unit. That's like 6 global units that's supposed to come to global and that are going to be in NeoVisions, since they put NeoVisions into global, are going to take time, and they got to work on those units. They got to build those units so we can have those units. In my opinion, global is behind on the units that they said we are going to get. So I understand why a lot of these units have not been getting NVA awakens, with them trying to catch up on the units that we're supposed to be having, and for the future units that are coming from the JP side. Um, I'm not going to uh, what's the right word? Judge them or call them out on stuff that they just don't have time to do. We're also in a pandemic, so the time and resources have to be focused on keeping the game up to date with where it's going to come out and to try to catch the game up. And it's going to take time. That is my opinion. I am not they're saying what they're doing is right, but I can understand it from a business perspective, and with the pandemic that we have to be patient and just wait, because sooner or later we'll get the stuff that they said we're going to get. Um, Other than that, I will not be going for this unit because I pretty much have snow, and just to kind of show Shoreline Daisy and Fina and Daisy. So I really don't need any magic cover tanks at the moment. I will look over her kit and when she's released Thursday and just kind of talk about her and look at some of her skills and stuff and see give my overall opinion on her. Also, to go ahead and say this, I will be putting out a video talking about the Nia Visions and their usefulness and my thoughts on how they did the system and what they could do to improve the system because it's kind of ridiculous. I will say that. But like I said, I respect anyone's opinions they put out in their own videos regarding Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. But I want to go ahead and get my opinions out there here that we just can't expect a lot of stuff to come to this game where right now the game is behind on stuff that they've already promised and we need them to give that stuff out first before they can do other things. Eventually we can get Neo Vision Esther next year for Easter, or we get NBA Awakens next year for a lot of units that people are expecting for these special holidays. But other than that, if you do like this video, if I did pretty well, please give it a like. If you really enjoy it, please subscribe. I do stream on twitch.tv/darklordmint. Haven't been streaming much gacha games, but I do stream a variety of games from mobile games to PC and console. But thank y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all in my next video. Good evening, guys. Peace out.